Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Stardew Vallejo, as we're calling it, so we don't get any, trademark suits going on. This is based on the Stardew Valley map. Um, this map is. And so what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, see. No, don't build these. Forgot to pause these. What we're trying to do is figure out, we're going to try and reroute our bad tide along here, bring it over into here so we can process it over here. But what we're trying to figure out right now, let me put some, what? It's people back to work. Yeah, okay. So we have 6 unemployed. We have our steel mill going, smelter going. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is figure out, okay, how do I deal with this path? Because if I move it over to this side, then we lose our contemplation spots. And maybe we just lose our contemplation spots. And putting all this over here anyway, it's going to make our crypt area look not so great, unfortunately. All right. Enough hemming and hawing. Let's make a decision. And I think our decision is that we're going to move our road over to here. Pause this. Let's make this a high priority pickup. Yeah, because if we didn't pause this, what would happen is they would decide to start picking this stuff up right whenever somebody decided to build this. Let's also make that a high priority pickup. All right, now I think we're safe to do that. So we're moving this guy out of the way. Yeah, that's not going to work. Because we can't get 6 over here. So, yeah. So we built a 2 here. Okay, but don't build it. 3s, but don't build them. And then we can do 5s. And 6s this way. All right. Which then means I think if I build 1s here, and then 3s. Oop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 5, right? No. I mean, yes, but no in the sense that this is not high enough. Okay. So we build 2s and a 1, then 3s, and then 5s. And if I put in, like if I were to put in a bunch of trees, let's say that, okay. Now, I don't think those 2s will be sufficient. Yeah, those 2s will be sufficient, I think, for us to be able to, yeah, okay. Yeah, very good, all right. I mean, we don't want to do this, so just testing. All right, very good. And so then what we can do is what? Well, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to, I think we come along here. Hmm. So if I build, okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what All right. Yeah. Stop building. Stop building. Stop building. We're planning. We're planning. Relax. Because I want to elevate. I want to put like our. I want to put our bad water production facility here, but I want it to be elevated so that we could do something underneath it if we wanted to. And have a big bad water tower here that stores up, this in it. So it's much more than just one bad season. We can fill it up with a lot and then slowly, and then just use it to keep a processing tank full. But at the same time, being able to leave this underground here, this level here, open for something else. And so this is 4. So maybe we do that by putting in 5s here. Okay, don't build these. No. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm all like not figuring out what I need to do when I can just do it through here. Okay, let's pause these guys. And actually, I don't need 3s. I only need 2s. I think that's what we want. Because then we can do... say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so then we would need 6s, right? So we do that. Yeah. Yep. Because then we can put in... yeah, we're getting a bad tide. Yeah, see, we want one more. Pause that. Yeah, then we can put in... question would be, though, how do we get up there? Well, we can use the zip line. Okay. Yeah. But what we will do instead of that is... we'll put in a sluice gate there and here. Actually, all right. A sluice gate on top. And we'll say, yeah, keep it at 460. Yeah. And then all we need is 4s coming this way. And it won't be a very big, huge tank. Oop, pause this guy. Okay. Thinking we actually put in levees here. So instead of 2s, we put in 3s. Okay, pause and pause and pause. 2, pause. No. Nope, can't do it. That's right, because, well, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. All right. So we know this is going to start working. We know this works. Question is whether this will. What? Okay, didn't kill the trees. And these don't get killed by bad tide, bad water. So, okay. So we'll do that. Put it at 55. Let's see. Does that work? That works. Still scared, though. Still scared. Okay, we're going to pause you. It looks like we're full of planks, but we're still going to have you sitting there because we're going to start building here pretty soon. Yeah, so we can't. Yeah, we can't do. No. Nope. I just want that. Because we need to. Because we can't. If we try to put in our overhangs, it'll leave an open spot. So we actually have to make our levee wall here. Yeah, so this is not going to be a very big capacity tank. So what? Now I think we need 1, right? No. Oh, it killed our tree. Okay, well we'll have to put something else there. I was thinking about that we may lose. until we can like actually elevate this. Which I think we're going to move this. Which will, and then build a pipe up and over to here. What? They built that? Oh, many Christmas. And then eventually what we'll do is we will seal this. But yeah, I was just going to say, why do I have this up here as opposed to down here? Because if we put it just down here, it'll not fill up enough. But you know, probably that doesn't matter. As long as there's at least some in here, that's all that matters, right? I have no idea. So since I have no idea, we'll do 2. And then we can deal with them. Huh? Oh. Huh? Why is it saying 350? Because it thinks it's still going to be, so it's counting from the ground? Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We will see how that works. And now it's water? Huh? How'd that get to be water? Okay, you can pause. Oh. $606, yay. Let's make some explosives. 606 explosives. That's a lot. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. In the meantime, though, we are going to I think if we do a 2 here, 3 there. Oh, no. We want 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever, Timberborn. We want a 2 here, 3 there, and a there. Then we do that. And then we're going to move this guy over to here. Yeah, which means we may need to move this back. Move this guy back over into here somewhere. Yeah, and let's make some more metal. Because we're going to need to, if we're going to reroute our bad tide, we will need... Oh, come on. How? Oh, because... What? Really? Oh my goodness. Shit. Okay. That was not good. Sorry, beavers. We'll flush that as soon as we get this built. Just checking to see that we had our additional workers building clothes, since we only have 2 left unemployed beavers. What? What's taking so long? I know there's only 4 of you building, but why is it taking so long? Okay, thank you. Now, let's drain this. I know, I probably should have taken this out. Yeah, let's do that. What? Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that. Okay. So obviously I should have did this as opposed to this guy down here. Because I think there's some, this is contaminated a little bit, which will cause the beaver to get sick. Whatever with this. Oh my goodness. So annoying. So annoying. Okay, we want to trash that one. Oh, sorry, beavers that were flying through the air. Okay, no, we want to keep that just like that. Might as well just do it that way since we already have the rest of this done that way. So I'm guessing I can send some of my lumberbit jacks on a break. At least one. We do have enough chestnuts. We can start harvesting chestnuts, but I'm not ready yet to start concentrating on the building those. Just trying to use up logs so we can pick up all this stuff here. Because none of this construction over here really uses logs. Well, oh, okay, 30 logs. I was thinking this was mainly planks and metal blocks. But it does, okay. Well, we'll let them do this. It looks like we are keeping up with the carrots, so I'm going to say don't plant those anymore. Plant some wheat here. Really? Holy smokes, man. Okay. Okay, we're going to get rid of this guy here. Prioritize that pickup. No room for planks, huh? Well, alright. Okay, what we want to do. Yeah, I'm goofing. I'm goofing. Okay. Okay, what we want to do is we actually want to yeah. I forget what it is I'm trying to do. So these would not be covered. This we don't want. Because we want to actually do levees here so that this serves as a pipe to come up through here. So we don't, yeah. So that then we build this. Yeah. These will be closed from now on. Closed. Well, we're going to leave them open till we actually get this all sealed off. Yeah. And then, so then we will build. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can. I was just thinking we would not want to build here until we have this, in place so that this, because I was thinking of actually putting in levees here, and that would block off water flow in case we need it if we have a bad tide before we finish all this stuff. But we don't need to put in levees. I could put in these guys. That also means I can recover all this wood. Because I can do that. One carrot. Drought. Okay. Okay, well, that's all the time we have left of today's episode. We'll flip the view this time and show what we've been working on. And hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until next time, have a terrific day.